Hello and welcome to segment 3 of the Colorado Trail. I'm at the Trailhead. It's right off of Road 550, which is a mountain road. It's actually pretty paved, so I assume it stays open for most of the season, if not all year round. There are people that live around here. Somebody owns a gun, so we know that. Just rattled off about 20 shots in a row, and it is almost 7:30 in the morning, so I guess that's his breakfast coffee. some people just prefer the paper. All right, for those of you who are under 40, I guess you wouldn't prefer the paper. For those of you over 40, you shouldn't prefer the paper either. All right, so what we have on segment 3 is probably the easiest segment. We're basically walking along a valley floor, not a lot of elevation. It's 12.5 miles. Toward the end, we drop 500 feet over 3 miles and then regain that, and then a little more over the next 4.5 miles. So, that's the excitement for the day. I originally planned on camping at the last campsite, which is at mile 12.1 out of 12.5. It's so close to the trailhead that I looked forward in case I am able to do more than 14 miles. Actually be more than, because I just did a mile. Looked at segment 4, and segment 4 is somewhat brutal. We're going through the Lost Creek Wilderness, which I'm excited for. It's pretty nice. But in terms of elevation, it starts off with 2,500 feet of elevation in the first 7 miles. And at that point, we get over 10,000 feet. Actually almost to 11. Come down a little bit, back down to 10, and then back up to 11 by the end of that segment. I was going to camp at the end of that segment, which is up near the 11,000 foot mark, which is fine by this point. But I'm a little concerned by the 2,500 foot gain in the very beginning. That may be brutal. So there's a campsite 2 miles in, which is where the wilderness starts. There's campsites kind of starting at 2 miles in. So I may just continue this hike into the wilderness area tonight if I have the ability to do so. And that'll knock off pretty close to 1,000 feet of elevation today, since I don't have a lot. Of course, it's the end of the day. It's the hardest part. We'll see how that goes, because I got to do water. It's a dry camp. Anyway, that's the big dilemma for today. What are we going to do? And I guess that's the dilemma for most everybody. So the plan is to just get to the end of this hike, which is a nice water campsite. I may just do that. Stick with the plan. All right, well, I hope you have a nice day. Yeah, this is kind of the way the forest is right now. Not much else to see.